The Portland Timbers. Underperforming or overperforming?
Hmm. I'll let you go first. Go ahead.
I think they're underperforming for me. So I had them fifth in my standings predictions. So it's not a terribly big drop, but 5 spots is pretty decent. I just feel like they've been struggling this season. I think it's mainly to do with their I would say it's a combination of their attack and their defense. I think it's a bit of both without like being on the extreme end for either. I can't. I don't know. I would have expected more from them, seeing as how they didn't. I don't think the team changed a ton from the team that was in MLS Cup final.
Yeah, definitely underperforming. New goalkeeper in the back, but other than that, like you said, I give them a little bit of a break. We talked about this early in the season, but for a long time they were on center backs 3 and 4 on their depth chart, waiting for them to come back from injury. So I give them a pass there, and I expect them to step up, but definitely underperforming for what the team was expected to be.
All right, best player.
Give me Bill Tuiloma. Coming in, as we mentioned just 30 seconds ago, about center backs 3 and 4, he really was the guy that they turned to. Also nabbed 2 goals in attack, but mainly his defensive contributions are what gets me. He was winning a lot of headers, he was sticking a lot of tackles, things that you expect your center backs to do. So I'm gonna go with Bill Tuiloma.
Sure, just go ahead and take who I was gonna pick. But that's fine.
I gave you
I'm
the
not
option
mad.
the first.
I was being kind, and
Nobody asked
that's
for
how
that.
you repay me. All right, I'll just say standard Yumi Chara. I
Boring.
think I wanted to go Bill Tuiloma. You took it. So what do you
Boo.
want me to do about it?
You could talk about how Claudio Bravo makes 5.3 tackles a game.
He's been pretty good this season, but he hasn't been on the same level as he was last year. So I know he could be better. So it's a little tough for me to go with him as best player. But how about your biggest surprise this year for the
Sorry, I just
Timbers?
want to point out that he he makes 5.3 tackles a game. The next closest person is Yuya Kubo making 4.3 for Cincinnati
Yes.
in the center midfield.
No wonder he was changed to a defensive mid.
He's just running around.
Cincy, 200 IQ move from Cincy.
Biggest surprise for me, and I'm going to go back to the center back thing, is their ability to survive and stay afloat on center backs 3 and 4. I don't think a lot of teams would be able to go that deep into their depth chart and survive. I mean, you think of what center back 3 and 4 on most people's roster is. It's usually a draft pick and a USL kid. So to be able to go down to Bill Tuiloma, Zach McGraw, and have them both really perform well was definitely a surprise to me.
Well, I mean, can you say that they have survived? I mean, I guess survived, you could say that, but it's not like they've done well. Not to say that,
They're 1 win out of 6th place.
well, they're currently sitting in 10th and they have a game up on most people.
All right, here's what I'm saying. If you told Atlanta to go play with center backs 3 and 4 right now, you guys would be probably down with Cincinnati.
Well, I mean, we're playing with our 3rd and 4th option in like most positions. So
exactly, and you guys are surviving. You guys aren't. You guys.
I don't know if I'd say we're surviving. We lost 3 of our last 4.
Survive.
All right. Anyway, so I don't know. It's tough to pick a surprise for me. I'd say their performance so far this year. Actually, I'll say their striker position has been a bit surprising for me.
Good or bad?
They had, I would say, bad. I feel like they had a lot of. At one point, they had a ton of options at striker because they had Nias Goda, they had Mora, and they had Abobasi. Abobasi's obviously gone. I don't even see Mora on here. Did Mora leave?
I think Mora got hurt.
He got hurt. Okay. So then Nies Goda comes in, and he's got 2 goals so far in 750 minutes. I just I don't know. It's not the best pick for surprise. I don't really have a big surprise on this team, to be honest. But I guess I would say the striker position, how it once went from like overflowing talent to kind of like your only option